first.
Hello and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigerians' leading initiative in the business of brand management and the management of brand business. It is a 30 minutes wholesome package that comprises brand news, branding focus, and industry conversation, all in a mix encompassing thorough and in-depth all aimed at promoting the brand idea. I'm Ogalia Bikele Mafuru.
Keep up with innovative, revealing, and groundbreaking happenings in the world of brands and brand builders in Nigeria and across the globe. Mingle with people and brands that make the cut and the personalities that keep reinventing the trends and traditions in the marketing world. All are exciting one-stop shop for marketing buffs. Marketing Edge on TV. You are always right on time with the right people and movers and shakers of the world of marketing as they share their views and ideas on the business and challenges of advertising, corporate affairs, media strategy, and the unfolding exciting world of digital marketing. Join the trendsetters and key decision makers as they shape opinions and project into the future of the marketing landscape for 30 exhilarating minutes on this channel. Stay ahead, be thrilled to beat, be marketing savvy with Marketing Edge on TV. Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Good to have you back. First on Marketing Edge on TV is Brand News, where we'll bring you the latest developments around brands and in the field of marketing, advertising and communication in Nigeria and around the globe. Now on Brand News. The Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria has allayed fears that the legalization of the Society of Nigeria Broadcasters will be duplicating the regulatory mandate of the Nigerian Broadcasting Commission by reiterating that the body aims to reposition the media industry and complement the efforts of the NBC. Speaking in an exclusive interview with Marketing Edge, Executive Secretary of the Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria, Dr. Yemisi Bamboshe, stated that the focus of the Society of Nigerian Broadcasters is to promote professional excellence through trainings and mentorship, noting that infringements will be minimized as the body will oversee the conduct of broadcasters in line with ethical standards. According to him, the Society of Nigerian Broadcasters do not seek to duplicate the regulatory functions of the Nigerian Broadcasting Commission, but to regulate the professionals as obtainable in other professions, where a body is instituted to coordinate the activities of members for optimal professional output. The BON representative, who revealed that the body currently has more than 700 members, expressed optimism that the broadcast profession will witness a paradigm shift with the constitution of a body saddled with the responsibility to ensure high professional standards by engaging with professionals.
SMB is to serve as the coordinating body for the professionals, for those that are practicing broadcasting. It is not to regulate the industry. The industry is being regulated by National Broadcasting Commission.
As consumer behavior continues to evolve, MasterCard, a leading digital service company, has reiterated its commitment to continue to improve consumer experiences in line with the dynamics of the world and business environment. Speaking to Marketing Edge, Yosola Tere, Marketing Director, MasterCard, affirmed that the marketplace has witnessed a drastic transition enabled by technology and innovative solutions, adding that MasterCard has birthed solutions that respond to specific consumer needs through personalized communication, strategic analysis, and deployment. According to the marketing expert, the marketing landscape is no more about one-size-fits-all. Hence, the digital payment company is focused on narrowing down its offerings to fit each aspect of the consumer journey.
I always say you start from strategy, understanding the consumer, and taking a look at the funnel and how far back do you go back in the consumer journey to understand what is the consumer thinking? The moment they start thinking it, do you see the digital footprint online? A consumer that's looking to travel starts to look at holiday locations. Do you start from there to pick up on, okay, this person is probably thinking about traveling? Do we start to talk to them, providing offers on airline tickets? Do we start to talk to them about, the continent they're going to and offers they may have in those continents? So it's not a one size fits all, but it's now about actually narrowing down and curating digital marketing strategy that is fit for that consumer journey.
Well, that was brand news. Next is brand in focus after this break.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Oh, guy, ben make I run use your phone, Jare.
Guy, when you do your glow line now?
Baba, calm down now. No be this NIN wahala they give me stress. They don't even block my lines.
But my glow NIN link is simple pass now. Yes, simple. Just dial *109#. Tell where to do. See, give my phone.
What if I don't get NIN before?
Simple. Just go any glow word now. Once you go get your NIN. Yes.
Guy, I get plenty guys who don't link their NIN. Until now, their phone still they block.
Tell them when they go any glow word now. Once they go block their line. Yes, now.
No, I'll make I use your own phone for now. I go start my own later.
Guy, talk plenty talk. So when I link my line, Glow dash me plenty bonus. Yes, now. And when you link your own line, Glow will dash you up to 20,000 naira bonus.
20,000?
Yes, so 20,000 naira bonus.
Yo, fam, take your phone. Remove. Yeah, and they go link my NIN.
This bonus now for both new and existing customers, so.
Brekete times 10. Get a Glow SIM today and enjoy 1,000 Naira sign-on bonus for voice and data. All new and existing Glow subscribers also get 10 times the value of their every recharge, plus up to double their data recharge as bonus. All Glow subscribers also get up to free 20,000 Naira bonus for voice and data.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Now on brand in focus. Consumers the world over are confronted with an infinite number of choices. Specifically, some of the world's biggest brands are struggling to connect with consumers, especially the youth demographics, in a meaningful way, in spite of spending billions on advertising. Contemporary young consumers aren't just investing in products, but in how brands resonate with the things they care about, with their core values. Just as with friendships, no time is more crucial to form brand value relationships than in youth, even for luxury brands. To cement their engagement, brands need to play the role of a trusted friend because loyalty doesn't come from being the one-night stand. More than ever, there is an appetite and opportunity for brands to play a role in young people's lives. So, brands need to be relevant if they wish to connect with young audience to build credibility. Young people, especially 18 to 25, are value makers who will always experiment and pitch tent with anything that resonates with their values. Therefore, it is by delivering value and relevance through content and experiences that brands can earn their loyalty. Building on this, brands that help seek out good value in a savvy way will continue to win in the marketplace. Globally, younger demographics are changing the way marketers interact with consumers. For audience in the millennial demographic, it is crucial for marketers and brand managers to demonstrate that they align on social issues. For these young consumers, a higher percentage wants companies to align with their values, and many others want CEOs to speak out on issues they care about. According to 5WPR's 2021 Consumer Culture Report, 32% of young people have boycotted a brand, with the main reasons being due to unethical practices and poor quality products. Buying into your brand helps them to navigate the plethora of choices they are faced with as consumers, and more so, to construct their own identity. Young people want to define what they want to stand for, the values of brands that they are loyal to, and by extension, the values they personally hold dear. Well, that was Branding Focus. Next is Industry Conversation, where we have interactions with distinguished personalities who have made strategic efforts to develop brands. Well, this week we will be continuing on our conversation we started last week with the lead strategist of Absolute PR Limited, who is also the co-founder of Consumer Value Broadcasting Limited, Mr. AKONTE EKINE, after this break.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Oh, guy, better make I run use your phone, Jare.
Guy, where did you do your glow line now?
Baba, calm down now. No be this NIN wahala they give me stress. They don't even block my lines.
But my glow NIN link is simple pass now.
Eh?
Yes, simple. Just dial star 109 hash. Tell what to do. See, give my phone.
Eh, what if I don't get NIN before?
Simple. Just go any glow word now. Once you go get your NIN.
Eh?
Yes.
Guy, I get plenty guys who don't link their NIN. Until now, their phone still they block.
Tell them when they go any glow word now. Once they go block their line.
Eh?
Yes, now.
I know wahala. Make I use your own phone for now. I go start my own later.
Guy, talk plenty talk. You know, so when I link my line, Glow dash me plenty bonus.
Eh?
Yes, now. And when you link your own line, Glow will dash you up to 20,000 naira bonus.
20,000?
Yes, so 20,000 naira bonus.
Yo, fam, take your phone. Remove. Yeah, and they go link my NIN.
This bonus now for both new and existing customers, so.
Brekete times 10. Get a Glow SIM today and enjoy 1,000 Naira sign-on bonus for voice and data. All new and existing Glow subscribers also get 10 times the value of their every recharge, plus up to double their data recharge as bonus. All Glow subscribers also get up to free 20,000 Naira bonus for voice and data.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
So how does this Consumer Value Award aligns with your agency, Absolute PR Limited?
I don't know what you mean by a line, but Consumer Value Awards, it's a business
The
under
objectives of your
it's
agency.
a business under Consumer Value Broadcasting.
Okay.
Consumer Value Broadcasting as a business is a multi-platform channels company. We have an engagement that we are working on, the radio station, TV stations that are going to take ownership and responsibility and lead conversation around consumers and preference and consumers' activity. Okay. Now, so as a PR firm and as a staff of Absolute PR, our desire is always to see where there are opportunities for us to engage. So we do hope that along the line, it will become a useful vehicle for us to be able to also talk to the consumers at a larger scale, because what we see now in modern conversation is that more people, particularly brands, talk to the consumers. Even though we all mouth that there is citizen journalism, consumers, how much less of our conversation do you see consumers speak about products? When I say a product is not doing bad, I don't want to say it with my personality. I want the consumers to say it. I want to put them on the spot to say, look, if you say this product is bad, say it out. Let's hear the product owner come out. So in an alignment, and what PR does is to sell good stories at every point in time. Somebody said to me yesterday, it is always a case of truth well told. So Absolute PR, it's all about telling the truth from the client's perspective. Consumer Value Broadcasting is also going to be about telling the truth from the consumer perspective. So eventually we'll marry each other and become great storytellers.
Well said. Okay, so let's quickly move to the entire practice of, PR. What would be your assessment of the PR profession in recent times in Nigeria?
I think it's improving by the day. It can be better, but it's under the level of improvement by the day. At least recently, one of the agencies in Nigeria made it into the global stage, and I think that's commendable, and that agency must have been doing certain things right to get that level of recognition. There's a global magazine called Provoke, that the agency got into very good reckoning at the global stage. So So we commend them. So it means that there is room for us to improve, and we are trying our best to improve. You know, the standards are changing by the day. There is also the code of practice that PRCAN is pushing. That is the Public Relations Consultant Association of Nigeria. Is pushing, that is going to set standard to be able to practice as a consultant in the country, you know. So I think we are improving. It's better safe that we are improving. And I don't like discussing PR as a profession in isolation, because we are not in isolation. We are a member of a society. It's a function of the Nigerian society itself compared to the global stage. Almost everything in Nigeria is on the reverse gear, you know, and professionals are also suffering. However, in the middle of the suffering of professionals, there are still pockets of attempts to up the game, to improve in the standard and the work that we deliver to clients. So we are improving as PR practitioners, but it can always be better.
Well said. Now, I want you to speak to us about the impact of collaboration and international affiliations on the PR industry in Nigeria. You clearly said the Nigerian PR agency already being represented globally, but how much more can, you know, collaboration and international affiliations do for the PR industry in Nigeria?
Okay, so the first thing is that PR is very local. The behavior of a man in Nigeria, not just in Nigeria, in Sokoto, is different from a man in Lagos. In the same way, the behavior of a man in Sokoto or Lagos is different from the man in Kenya.
Okay.
But because he's human, he has almost the same needs. But because of the dynamics of behavior, you have to always localize your message to get to the person.
Okay.
So at the collaboration level, locally, Absolute PR is collaborating with Caritas, for instance, on a project called Consumer Value Award, Consumer Value Broadcasting. Then at the international level, the man that is out there, even if he has his best or fantastic idea, he must localize it here. So there will always be room for us to collaborate. Affiliation is good if it gives you value. In those days, the affiliation used to be like a slave and a master. In modern day, I don't think that's the way it works, because we've been privileged to have one or two relationships. It's about, do you have the value that you need? And if you think we have it, we'll go to bed. And then, so I think that along the line, value interaction is going to be the basis for affiliation and collaboration.
Okay, let's talk a bit about your agency, Absolute PR. What distinguishes you from the rest?
Are there other PR agencies?
Okay, there are no. I just realized.
So I only know of Absolute PR. Every other agency, I don't know. But our standpoint is always a case of, as much as possible, we challenge the status quo. That's what we want to do, and that's what we've been doing. Unfortunately, we've had clients that for 10 years we have worked with them without issues. So we must be delivering something. Understand? And we don't give people money. So we work by sheer grace and sheer commitment to clients. And I can stand to the challenge anywhere. Since I've been running Absolute PR as the founder, we've not been found wanting in terms of doing deals. We don't do deals. We just focus on our work and we do our best to deliver value to clients.
That means you do good PR.
Absolute PR. That's what we do.
All right. So tell us, how did you venture into public relations, practice?
Okay, so it's a question people don't ask me. I was a student of a school called Plateau School of Accountancy and Management Studies, somewhere in Jos. It's a private polytechnic. And I met a man, Mr. Peter Oyeneye, was a lecturer, young man too. And one of his first lectures to us was public relations. And he took us on a long journey on what public relations is. And I discovered that it has to do with godliness. Because God said, let us make man in our image. And we drew that conversation. And everywhere you have gone to, what every man has been trying to do is public relations. Every man, every woman, what you do daily from morning till night.
To look good.
It's not to look good. It's to win somebody.
Okay.
You sell yourself to somebody at every point in time. Even to your brother, you sell yourself. For every time you open your mouth, you are trying to sell yourself. You are trying to win somebody.
But don't you think that is marketing somehow?
No, that's public relations.
Okay.
Marketing is finding the challenge in the market and filling the space of that challenge.
Okay.
Public relations is not finding the challenge in the market and filling the space. Even though you are going to end up using public relations to solve marketing issues. public relation, it's about creating deliberately creating value through engaging another person to build understanding. Because even to buy a product, you must understand the product. And if you see big brands in the early days of Microsoft, it won't go into advertising. It will do a product launch. And what do you do when you do product launch? You create soft conversation around the products, the features, and all those things. And ultimately, what happens? People will migrate or gravitate towards those conversations. You understand? So PR is what I've tried to do in the last couple of 2 decades of my life. I started out trying as an apprentice in advertising, actually, in MCNA. So, but I said after that conversation with Dr. Peter Oyene, I said, I'm going to find something from this. And I've done it. I was not recognized here. The first time I win an award in public relations was in Dubai. The second time was in South Korea. And it's not just a small brand. It's a big brand. I'm not promoting any brand, so I haven't mentioned the brand name. You know, but it's a very big brand that needed to be in Nigeria to lead conversation. And since then, it's no going back. You know, so, and I've been it, and I can categorically say that to the glory of God, that one is trying his best.
But there's a quick question I'd like to ask you. You made mention of advertising and public relations, and we've seen that most clients will rather engage advertising agencies than really engaging, PR when they want to, run their marketing objectives.
Yes, historically, yes. Historically, yes. Why? Because from what we found out, the early practitioners embraced advertising and gave it that push that made it the big brother in conversations. In modern day practice, with a few that I know, it's almost on equal basis now. Now, this is also a function of the knowledge base of the people that are doing this. You know, somebody will sit down today and say, oh, I just need to have 1 or 2 things in the paper. That's not PR, that's press agency. Another person will say, oh, I want to just place this advert here. That's media buying. But when you talk about public relations, you're talking about publics. I pluralize my public. You're talking about publics. And the publics, an average public of a brand, beyond the business MD, there is the board, there is the financial public, there is the shareholders. That's one side. There is the internal public. And inside the internal public, there are dynamics of people that you need to manage. So if you're really doing PR, I don't even want to confuse this conversation. If you're really doing PR, when you split your publics, you will ask yourself, do I want to do an advertising exercise or do I want to do a public relations exercise?
Yes,
understand? So when in modern conversation, the knowledge of the guy or the person that is trying to give out a brief is also a function of what he says,
So tell us more about yourself. We get to know very little about you on
because
social media. So tell us something that's not on social media that we should know about.
What's not on social media? I don't know. Almost everything about me is on social media. Okay. I'm just a regular guy. Okay. I'm a guy that is damn crazy about public relations. Okay. I'm a guy that is extremely passionate about winning brands. And ultimately, what I want to achieve is to remain the best. I always tell myself I'm the best. Actually, if you used to send me mail in those days and you didn't send the mail to AKONTE the best, you will not get a response.
Okay.
Understand? So yes, what is not on social media is that I am the best.
Okay. So maybe you need to add best to your name.
No, there's no need to add. I am the best. It's not a name. It's my fear of I am the best.
I am the best. Okay.
I'm the best in the business of public relations, in conversation, in proper engagements. And we don't cut corners. We are not interested in cutting corners. And we are okay with what we have. We want more, but we can get more if they come to us judiciously, appropriately. we understand what is happening in the marketplace, but we don't belong. And I wasn't trained by people that cut corners. I was trained by people that are straight, the Victor Johnsons of this world, the Make Amadi Business of this world. So my mindset and fixation is that you bring the business, we do the right thing for you. If there's a need for us to earn commission, we will earn commission. If there's no need for us to earn commission, we'll pass it to the client or we do this. So we are, as much as possible, we are not perfectionists, but we are striving toward that journey to be perfect.
Well, that's it on Marketing Edge on TV this week. Do well to join us same time next week for another interactive time. I'm Ogalia Bikele Mafu. See you again.
Every major news story is with many perspectives and layered with different levels of impact.
Hello. What time did this happen? We will be right there.
At TVC News, we follow the big and major news, gathering the facts, witnessing the outcome.
I am here live at the aftermath of the approval of the new national minimum wage.
We are TV Station of the Year, not just for breaking news, but for being first, fair and accurate. TVC News, first with breaking news.
The National Assembly is a busy place. As the bastion of democracy, it is a place where bills are presented, motions debated, laws made, and the yearnings of the people are laid bare. Come with us as we take you through the workings of the National Assembly. We take you through plenary, committee meetings, and probes, all to ensure smooth working of the democratic process.
Revived and re-engineered. That's the new reality in Nasarawa State under the leadership of Governor Abdullahi Sule, who is repositioning the state for greatness and empowering lives with the Nasarawa Economic Development Strategy. From education to agriculture and infrastructure, Engineer Abdullahi Sule is exceeding expectations with his clear-cut Nasarawa agenda. Find out more on Nasarawa Focus, Mondays, 8:30 p.m.
When shippers groan under the weight of ceaseless charges that tend to throw them off balance in the sector, Nigerian Shippers Council promptly comes to their rescue.
Shippers Council saddled with manual operations, the manual for operating at the ports. We are the lead agency.
We stay ahead of the curve.
Hello and welcome. It's Tidbits.
Allah Inland Drive port is gone again. Finally, the Eagle has landed.
Join us for a smooth sail on your favorite maritime program, The Shipper, brought to you by Nigerian Shippers Council, Nigeria's port economic regulator, every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. on TVC.
Genuine business people desirous of success in today's environment ignore the taxman only at their own peril.
Under the oversight of this board, the FIRS will continue its transformation into a premier revenue collecting agency.
For up-to-date and accurate information on your obligations, duties and rights under the various tax laws in Nigeria, watch Tax Matters on TVC News Thursday, 6:30 p.m. to 7 p.m.
There is always more to a story than the screaming headline. The part of a story that is not told casts a shadow. It's like the part of an object that is not reached by light. On TVC News, I'm able to explore the many angles there are to a story, talking to stakeholders, asking the difficult questions, and digging for facts. I believe the viewers are able to make a better decision if they're well informed and understand not just a part, but the complete story.